for head coach Nicki Collen. Please raise your hand in the chat. We'll go ahead and start with Danny Thompson. Go ahead, Danny.
Coach, Danny Thompson, the three-point conversion. With going against a team like Phoenix tonight that has one of the better six men in the league and Bria Hartley, how does that change your thought process, especially when it comes to rotations, trying to stop one of the more higher scoring guards and teams in the league?
You know, I don't know that it changes. It just means that I think it becomes unique when they get to the point that they play Taurasi, Hartley, and Diggins together. I think that's a really difficult small lineup. You know, I think Hartley is giving them a big boost off the bench, not unlike Courtney Williams is doing for us. But obviously right now, I mean, Hartley is really shooting the basketball well. You know, like I was looking at her statistics. She's taken 55 shots and 21 free throws in 100 minutes. So she's getting in and she is being incredibly aggressive with that second unit, or for that matter, with anybody she's in the game with. So we've just got to understand she's on a heater right now, and we've got to engage and guard her like we're guarding Diggins or Taurasi.
Feinberg, go ahead.
Hey, Coach. Along those lines, I mean, you're still getting everyone back to their health status and fitness and in shape. What's it going to be, or how long is it going to be, you think, for Courtney and Gloria to be where you want them to be in conditioning-wise, if they're not there already?
Yeah, I mean, I think that, you know, it's just going to take time. I think, you know, Courtney's a player that relies on her legs with her jump shot. I think she made progress from game 1 to game 2. I think we're lucky that both those players are the kind of players that stay in pretty good shape year round. But I think, you know, Glory just needs to learn what we do and why we do it and have a comfort. You know, our goal with her is just, quite frankly, to get her to play fast and make fast mistakes if she's going to make mistakes. I think she's played really tentative. I mean, when Glory Johnson plays 7 minutes and doesn't have a stat, whether it's a rebound, a steal, a foul, a turnover, you know, like she's not doing what she's capable of doing. So we've just got to get her comfortable with being more aggressive on her catches, really rolling, rim running. Like there are certain things she can do without really knowing or fully grasping our playbook to really help us off the bench at this point. You know, but I think for her, you know, as someone who relies on her athleticism, but certainly has the skill to make threes, I think right now we've got to somewhat rely on that athleticism and get her going to the basket and get her on the glass and things like that to get her comfortable back into, you know, getting her shooting stroke back.
Katie Davidson, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, you guys are about to play your 5th game in, I think, 10 days. And all teams are obviously going through this, but what has been the most challenging thing playing in this condensed season? And also, just do you think playing games this frequently will be sustainable for 7 weeks?
Yeah, I'll tell you, it's 5 and 9. It's not 10. You know, but it doesn't get better from here. So, you know, we're in the middle of 10 and 19, and you know, we're game 4 of that. So, you know, we're every other day from here until August 17th. So, you know, it's finding it. Some of it's just mental toughness. I mean, these guys are capable of playing 25 or 30 minutes every other day. It's just, what are they doing in between to prepare their bodies? Are they getting massages? Are they in the cold tubs? Are they using the Normatex and, you know, all the recovery devices that we have? And so, you know, I think they have some of them are already true professionals in how they take care of their bodies. And the ones who've gotten away with being young and spry, and this will wear on their bodies too, you know? So getting them to understand, getting a Kennedy Carter to understand the importance of recovery and nutrition. And, you know, there's a lot of things here that can help sustain them through this long stretch. But it's not going to be easy. I think you're going to see probably numbers fall across the board as the season goes along. People have shot the ball really, really well in here. Offenses are ahead of defenses with a compressed training camp. And so I think over time, it's certainly going to wear, and you're going to see the wear and tear. You're going to see potentially players rest and banged up. But I think right now we're lucky that outside of, you know, getting people back, like for health reasons, like we're pretty healthy as far as, you know, injury free at this point.
And Bailey Johnson, last question.
Hi, Nikki. We've seen some pictures of some of the players wearing shirts in support of Kelly Lafleur's Challenger. Do you have any insight into how those shirts came about?
You know, it's kind of funny because I was counting them as I got off the bus, thinking how many of them actually can't vote in the state of Georgia. So there's some irony in that, but I think once again, it's kind of their camaraderie. It's them saying that, you know, they're in this together. And you know, I certainly did not have any part in that. I think that's something that the players came up with themselves, and really wasn't alerted till I saw the T-shirts come in. So that was very much a individual players. It had nothing to do with the Players Association or the league in any way. It just was our own players going ahead and doing that. So, I mean, I think that's just them, you know, reminding everyone that Black Lives Matter.
Thank you, Coach.